off to Starbucks. We need Starbuckies. The trouble of IRL streaming. Let's see, where is Starbucks? I think it should be here. Directions.
Head south.
Head south. Up this way.
Continue straight.
Well, hope everybody had a good night last night. Had a good sleep and all. I surprisingly had a really good sleep. The beds were surprisingly pretty nice. The aircon was nice and cool, so everything was pretty good. And then this morning I had a nice hot shower. So overall, surprisingly, the hotel gets I'll say 8. Yeah, surprisingly, it will get an 8 out of 10. You got nice beds, you got a good aircon that actually works well. You got a hot shower. The only problem is that it is at I won't say the location is that bad also. I mean, it's like at the end of an area. If you have like a car or a transport, you shouldn't be having any issue getting around here. So yeah, 8 out of 10 guys. Would recommend. I mean, if you are going like me, like a backpack journey, then that hotel would actually be a suitable place because it's really close to the bus terminal. You can literally walk from the bus terminal. Then from here, you probably can get a Grab and go wherever you want. The room size is a bit small, but it's nothing too serious if you're not going to be inside the hotel for much. So yeah. Alright, we are very close to Starbucks. Let us get Starbucks. And this place is like so relaxed and so peaceful. Like, come on. You hardly get traffic. Everything is so slow. Even the drivers drive so slow. So yeah, if you guys are like digital nomads and then you want beaches, this might be a good spot for you to come. But I would say probably 1 or 2 days max. If you are here to like really just chill off out of all the traffic, the bustling of the cities and all. Yeah, this place will do you good like for 1 or 2 days. Anything more than 2 days and you're gonna get crazy. They have Kenny Rogers on one side and Starbucks on one side. Alright, Starbucks. What are we going to get at Starbucks? I'm going to get my mocha frappuccino, which is pretty good. The one that I had yesterday was really good. And then I'll probably be getting a croissant or a sandwich. So here we are at Starbucks. Ooh, there's Grab drivers already here for Starbucks. Hello. Hello, morning. Let's see, what sandwiches do you guys have? Yeah, hot pot. Sandwich filled with okay. Get me a mocha frappuccino.
Mocha frappuccino. You want a venti or grande?
Like get me a grande then.
Grande.
And then get me this croissant. This bread over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
having here.
Yep. Can I get it?
Frappuccino, you want a whipping cream or without?
No whipped cream, thanks.
No whipping cream.
Yeah. Could this get heated or toasted? The bread.
Heated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
You want cheese?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Double or triple?
Give me a double then.
Double. 23 ringgit is different. Can I get your name?
Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Yep, thank you.
Just K and bro.
Gabriel. Now I just put GT will do.
GT only.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2360. You know what? I'll just give you a 50. Thanks. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, having here, thanks. Right, we're gonna sit down and wait for a bit, guys. Only if I start in the morning. It's all good, it's all good. All the receipts from yesterday. I need to get rid of all these receipts. Yo, Lopo, welcome man. How's your morning? Oh, I should say, how's your evening over there? I'm rich? No, I'm a brokey man. Come on. At least use my right terms, man. I'm starting to feel offended. Why are you calling me rich when I'm a brokey? I identify myself as a brokey. Right? So currently I'm waiting for my Starbucks. We got Starbucks and a croissant. No. How the hell do you spell it? How do you pronounce it? Okay, forget it. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to call it a sandwich. So yeah, I'm pretty much waiting for my mocha frappuccino and my sandwich there with cheese, extra cheese. So we are back at the friendly Starbucks yesterday. this looks good. No, not the croissant. The how do you spell C? How do you pronounce CROQUE? I'll probably have to look up the pronunciation. Anyway, that's our breakfast, guys. We got our mocha frappuccino and our egg delight. Not egg delight, cheese. Okay, we are going upstairs. I want the upper floor. So, well, that's what they put over there. It's a bit warm up here, but it's the outdoor and there's nobody. But we might have a pet crow with us. Oh, it's actually pretty windy up here. You know? Yeah, it's actually pretty windy up here. So yeah, we have the whole entire place to us, guys. Entire place to us. So go as reckless as you like. Nobody's gonna hear you guys. You're locked here with me. Starbucks boycott is working. You know what? I really don't care too much about the boycott. First thing is the mouthpiece of the company does not reflect on the workers. So the ones that are getting punished right now are actually the workers. It's not the CEO or Starbucks. If you really want to punish the Starbucks, you'll be selling Starbucks stock shares then. Because to Starbucks, what is the damage if they're going to close like 1 or 2 months? Like truthfully, how much is it going to affect them? And then once all the phase is done, their stock shares are going to rise. So no, Starbucks is not going to lose money. They're going to earn even more money after the whole saga. So yeah, boycott don't really work unless you are one of the major players. Hey Metro, welcome man. We are talking about the whole boycott of Starbucks. Like people are boycotting Starbucks. Yeah, for me it's like, if you are going to boycott something, make it so that it doesn't affect your fellow citizens. Because a lot of people are saying that, oh, the workers are still going to get paid, the workers are still in good, they're still going to get their job. No. If the Starbucks do not get any business, they are just going to close down that Starbucks. And the person and people who are working for Starbucks are going to get fired. So essentially, you are killing the jobs for those Starbucks workers. So, I don't know. Are you hurting your fellow citizens or just because you want to boycott something? Or are you actually really trying to do something to for the cause that you are thinking of? Because to Starbucks, what is closing down 1 or 2 chains, man? It means nothing to them. If you are really for the cause, you will be going over to Israel, or you'll be going over to like Pakistan to go and fight them. To me, is that you see all those people who are Just Stop Oil and all those protesters. Like, if you are really against Just Stop Oil, what you should be doing instead of causing trouble to your fellow citizens is that you should be going over to those deforested countries, start planting trees, and then put up your banners and sign over there. You will have a better public view or public opinion compared to you disrupting the whole entire highway where, who knows, maybe some unfortunate old lady is suffering from a heart attack in the ambulance and she's stuck in the traffic. So essentially a life that can be saved is destroyed because you are fighting for something that you believe in, but you're doing it in an incorrect way. That's just stupid and dumb to me. If you are really for the cause, you will take up arms and go to the place and do something about it. Like, why are you disrupting the highway? If you are against oil companies, do it at the oil company then. At the end of the day, you're only going to disrupt the oil company. And it's not saying that nobody is going to be seeing your plight if you're doing that. It's still going to be reported in the news. You're still going to get coverage. At least that way you get more supporters and a much better public opinion compared to you doing such destructive protests, I would say. So yeah, opinion is your opinion. Everybody has it. I'm not denying anybody from having it, but do it in a way that it is in good cause and good faith. That's why I'll put it that way. Because if the Just Stop Oil is actually doing in good faith, why are they hosting gatherings and all with taxpayers' money? Because the people who are sponsoring them are actually taxpayers. Like, if you are really for the cause, you'll be holding rallies and seminars rather than holding a party for the higher up. So I do not know if you guys saw the news, but Just Stop Oil has actually gotten to a point where the citizens are so frustrated with them that a guy has actually shot 2 of them, and the 2 that are shot actually died. So bless their soul, man. 2 innocent lives killed just cause they were trying to get, I don't know, clout, fame. And trust me, more of this is gonna happen, and this blood is not falling on the police, man. You gotta understand this. A dog is only allowed out to the limit of its chain, and who is holding the chain? It's the politicians, it's the lawmakers. So if Just Stop Oil wants to do something, they will be gathering outside the politician's house rather than at the highway. Let the politicians hire all the securities and what, or their civil service out of their own money. Disrupt them to the point that they will do something about it. Heck, even just spam call them throughout the whole night. I mean, that's what the politicians are for, right? You're paying them to go and fight the laws that you want. They are supposed to be representing the people. It's just that a lot of politicians these days are so dumb. Either they are too dumb or they are too corrupted. Anyway, enough of the politics talk. I don't like to mix politics a lot. Everybody has their own view on politics, man. You can't please everybody. Like, my friend likes Biden, I like Trump. Each their own, man. That's why, if you guys are really friends with each other, never talk about religion, never talk about politics. These two are very, very sensitive. Heck, go talk about the sports, the weather, talk about bikini girls for all I care. Leave the major politics to, I won't say to the rich people, but leave it to when the elections are coming. That is when the people has the power. The whole point of election is to give the people the power to vote for people that they want to represent them. So, whoever you vote, that's who you have to deal with, guys. Remember that. Politics is all scam. It used to be a cause to unite people, you see. Politics used to be something that is used to unite people together. Because at the end of the day, what is politics? Politics is enacting a certain rule or regulation that everybody or the average person will have to abide by. So that is kind of like you're trying to unite everybody so that everybody has a common cause or a common rule they have to abide by, so that everybody is able to be safe and sound in society. So politics is something that is really strong in uniting people, but with a lot of corruption these days, a lot of ignorance, I would say, people are weaponizing politics to the point that it is hurting the average citizen's life, which is kind of bad. Don't get me wrong, there is no country in the world that is free of corruption, and to a certain extent corruption is actually good for a country. It is a balancing act between how much corruption is allowed and how much clean up a government has to be. So yeah, I'm not a politician, so do not take politic advice from me. Everything that I have just said is my own opinion. Take it with a pinch of salt. If you are offended in any way, I will have to say I'm sorry, but that is just my opinion. Right? Anyway, let me go and enjoy back my toast and cheese. Oh, this is good. The double cheese on it is so good. But yeah, your average citizen, stick to the average stuff. Not all of us are earning millions of dollars every day. How's the food? The food is good, man. I'm actually lactose intolerant. So this might end up killing me, guys. But I'm actually only mild lactose intolerant, so it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, today's gonna be a travel day again. We are heading from Port Dickson, or actually we are heading from my hotel down to the Port Dickson's bus terminal. Oh sorry, there's gonna be bus, man, cause I need to take the bus into KL today. But if you are free tonight, please join in, cause I will be walking around KL and I'm planning to go to one of the night markets tonight. I'm gonna kill the driver with my farts. Not before you kill him, man. You guys be farting so much in the stream. Oh shoot, I didn't bring my watch. What time is it? Mr. Crow is waiting for his lunch. You know, we have Mr. Crow number 1 over here. We have Mr. Crow number 2 over there. And we have Mr. Crow number 3 over there. And apparently all 3 are waiting for my toast. Eat the crows. I forgot to buy the bow and arrow, man. We could have poached these crows for dinner tonight. Funny, all eat lactose intolerant, I know, including me, we love milk and cheese and whatnot. It's nice, man. And I have a theory is that, you know how your body builds up tolerance over time? So if the more cheese and milk you drink, hopefully your body gets more tolerance to the lactose. Then you'll be able to enjoy it more. But at the start, you're gonna be in, I would say, toilet bowl hell, because you'll be hugging the toilet bowl more than your spouse. Wish that was how it works. Yeah, I know. But I mean, over the years, my stomach has actually gotten better with milk and cheese. You're eating and drinking a lot and still as bad as ever. I'm not too sure, but there's actually a medication or a pill where you can eat for lactose intolerant. But it's not made to cure your body from lactose intolerant. It is actually to supply the enzyme for you to break down the lactose. Because for us, lactose intolerance is that we lack the enzyme to break down the lactose. So apparently that pill is supposed to supplement that enzyme so that your body is able to break down that lactose in your stomach. You heard about the pills, but you don't really care. You like spending time in the toilet. Well, you do you, man. Nobody's gonna stop you from hugging that toilet bowl, man. Oh, this is good. Is it worth 23 ringgit? I mean, how much is 23 ringgit? Lopo, can you help me divide? Divide 23 by 3.45. Could you work out the maths for me? 23 divided by 3.45 is 6.6, so it's about $7 Singapore, or roughly about 5 USD. Yeah, cause 1 Singapore dollar is 70 cents US. Or roughly about 70 cents US. So $7 is roughly about $5. 34 Danish crowns, that's cheap. Yeah. I mean, in Singapore itself, one of these is already like $6, maybe $7. Just this itself. You haven't even added in the toast. So I would say this whole set is probably about 20 Singapore dollars. Or not, maybe not that much, maybe around 16. Or the bread itself, I think it's like 6. I add in another $2 more for the add-on for the cheese. So yeah, then this thing is about $8, so it's about $16 then. Starbucks in Denmark is so expensive. Starbucks is always expensive, man. That's what I'm saying. There's no use boycotting them. If you want to boycott them, go over to Coffee and Beans then. Man, I love coffee in the morning. 75 Danish crowns for a Gatorade at Starbucks. Oh no, for a Grande, which is 11 USD. Yeah, like US Starbucks isn't cheap at all after all. But still, I want to visit US if I can. So I gotta make a lot of money. Or Lopo, would you like to sponsor me? Sponsor my trip to the US? It's crazy though, even 5 years ago it was only 40 Danish crowns. Yeah, a lot of things increased, man. If I can join you, can join me for dinner. We can go to Hooters or maybe Twin Peaks and see those mountains. We're gonna Netflix and chill. I don't have Netflix, man. I don't have an account for Netflix. So I'm sorry, but we can't Netflix and chill. You have Netflix? Yeah, but the room doesn't have internet, man. I'll probably be staying at a motel which has no Wi-Fi. 5G is not enough. You need 6. Yeah, but if I can really save up enough, US would definitely be one of the places that I want to go and visit. There are a few countries that I want to visit. US is one of them. I want to visit Mexico. That's the funny thing. I want to visit Mexico. A lot of satanic people over there. No worries. I can just go to Chinatown. It's all my people. And if they dare to mess with us, we will deny them that compound chicken, which they like so much. No compound, no dim sum for today. Yeah, it's just random stuff that you make up on the way, man. And it keeps the stream and things lively, which is kind of fun. That is the reason why I like talking to people. Like, there's so many interesting things to talk about other than, you know, those sensitive stuff. One reason why I actually started streaming is that I actually wanted to talk with more people so that I can understand like how their culture and how their places like, and it gives me a broader insight of how the world works. Cause I used to be like very close-minded while I was in Singapore. Like before I started traveling, I thought Singapore was all there is. The first place that I have ever traveled to outside of Singapore, I think, is Malaysia, which is Genting Highland when I was younger. But my first ever really solo trip was to Batam, which is Indonesia. Culture, we are all close to each other, we all help each other. Yeah, culture, religion, everything is teaching the same thing, man. It's the only thing is that people are taking it a bit too far that is causing the issue. Like, look at the Quran and the Bible. Both of the teaches you need to be respectful to your family, to your elders. You need to be respectful to your wife and faithful to your partners. It pretty much teaches the same thing. Who cares what is happening in the stories where you're doing genocide or what? Can we actually even remove all those stories from the Bible? I think we remove that. I think like the Bible might just go down to like 95% of the Bible then. You can remove 95% of the Bible. Why do we need 10 commandments? Can't we make it 5? Be respectful to your partner. Stay loyal and faithful to your family. Help out people who are around you. Be kind and generous. 5 commandments. Let's go. I think the world will be a much better place, man. Let people believe what they want. It's their faith. Faith is a powerful thing. It can mean a lot of things in a person's life. But if their faith is that teaching them to be kind and generous, yeah, why not? Kudos to them, man. The issue is when they compare the religions, yes. Because, truthfully, let's say we strip out all the dramas and everything from religion, okay? It doesn't matter whether is it Hinduism, is it Buddhism, is it Christianity, is it the Muslims religion. the first thing that it always teaches you is be kind, be good. It teaches you to be calm and thoughtful of your actions. If you just really abide by all those things, who cares what you want to do in the world, man? One thing is sad is how the world is slowly normalizing like OnlyFans and stuff. Okay, Lopo, let me give you a bit of okay, my insights. Okay, at the end of the day, whatever the girls are doing, like OnlyFans and such, let's just put it this way: they will have to suffer their own consequences. So, young girls selling their bodies and they're doing it for $5. It's money. It is. I will put it this way: society has made it that it has become like a survival instinct to them. They're just taking the easy way. Yes, but it's also a kind of survival, you see. So people are always going towards the path of least resistance. So if you are able to earn easy money, why do you think that they won't take it? That's human life, that's human culture. There is no way you're going to be able to change it. And it's always a supply and demand thing. You see? Is it worth it to ruin your reputation? That is what I'm saying, is that you have to bear the consequences if you're going to do that. Like, okay, you're saying that these kind of things are ruining your reputation. But what about nude models? What is your opinion on nude models? Is their job to be, you know, naked? So are we supposed to berate them because it's their job? After all, they are showing their whole body online on the internet. I used to have the same thinking as you, like it is issue for girls, young girls to show their body and all. Yes, it is an issue. I don't disagree. Is OnlyFans a job? It is. Frankly though, it is. Because what is the job? A job is exchanging time for service, isn't it? Basically, in between, we are using money as a currency, but it's time for service at the end of the day. So they are exchanging their time to produce a content, which is basically a service to the platform, and in terms they get money from it. So if you're saying is OnlyFans a job, technically wise, OnlyFans is a job, because you still need to put in the effort, you still need to put in the time, and if you do not push your content out, do you know that OnlyFans doesn't have traffic to it? Like, in order for you to actually build up a community to OnlyFans, you need to do it on other platforms. OnlyFans would never push your content out. So those people that you see who has like hundreds of subscribers and everything, they are actually working for those subscribers. But then again, you know, if you are beautiful, you're pretty, you're cute, you're young, that's value to yourself. You are actually selling it for crap. Yes, I'm kind of afraid also for the next generation. Like, look, you're for a lady, for a girl, your body is your greatest value, your greatest asset. The younger you are, the more value you have. So the thing is that if you do OnlyFans and you're showing it off to the public for like $5, are you belittling yourself to that point that you are only worth $5? And let's say you make it really big, you are earning millions of dollars, but that is the maximum value your body is ever going to have, and it's only going to depreciate after years. So my take is OnlyFans is workable, but it's workable for older single ladies. Why? Why is it workable for older single ladies? It's because older single ladies are losing their value. I would say as in their body's value. Second is they are single. In a way, although it's not ideal, OnlyFans might be a way that they can actually promote themselves to make themselves attractive to another single male. I just wish they didn't allow freshly 18 years old and whatnot. I agree. But then again, it's the internet. It's becoming a social. Social is the issue, you see. If society is making it a norm, who's going to deny these people that? After all, we are the ones who set it that the age limit is 18. If we really wanted to, we could have set the age limit at 21. Isn't it? I mean, it's society. Even in Singapore, certain bars do not allow you if you are under the age of 23. Why not do that? Set it to age of 23. Get the lawmakers to put it in. Nobody under 23 is allowed to expose themselves. Heck, it will be a better society then. It's hunting them now because they have such a hard time to find a man. That's the problem, because you see, if society has made it a norm that girls are allowed to show their body online easily, what do you think the next generation of guys are going to accept then? They're just going to accept that, oh, my girlfriend does OnlyFans. So it's a common thing, everybody sees each other. So what's the big deal? Right? That's going to be happening to the average guy in society. The moment it becomes a society norm, the average guy has to accept it. It's not whether he wants to, he has to. They are marrying OnlyFans girls. Yeah. Why do you think the older American guys are all going down to the rural side to find spouse and fiancés? Because the rural side has not been tainted to the point that the girls are posting themselves online. Like, to me is that I would draw the line where the girls are posting in lingerie, not fully nude, lingerie. That is the lowest I will ever go. I can't. That's the problem. Let me just lower down the audio then. Yeah, I'll just put the mic closer, cause apparently some idiot is outside there doing a leaf blower. So yeah, the thing is really loud. So yeah, I will go down to lingerie That is the lowest I will go to for OnlyFans. Anything other than that, I think the girls are actually selling themselves short. But yeah, I have a different kind of opinion because I work a lot with nude models and so-called aspiring OnlyFans creators. I have actually worked with a couple of OnlyFans girls. So I seen different kind of shit that the normal average guy would not. So my opinion is kind of skewed. So yeah, I might be a bit biased cause, hey, at the end of the day, I'm a guy. I like to look at cute naked lady girls. Yeah. And with younger generation able to earn so much money these days, I really pity the younger generation guys cause they are going to be having a very big hard time to find partners. I don't even say like find fiancés or find a wife. I would say they are going to have a lot of hard time to find a partner. Yeah, one of the biggest harm to your brain is porn and masturbation and whatnot. For a guy, yes. Why? Because every time you pop the bubble, I would say, you are actually losing testosterone, which is kind of like your building block for your male hormones. So yeah, overdoing it is actually bad for you. Unless you are a bodybuilder who is taking steroids. And I don't know, but I feel like us guys, at least we also feel a lot of guilt. Do you really? I mean, do you really feel guilty after you pop the nut? Because for guys, the point where after you pop the nut, you are in complete calm state. Unless you are doing it to the point that you're numb already, then I'll say God save you. Nah, back then I was like, what am I doing? Well, it's a natural reaction after all. Hello. Can I put this here?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Have a good day. Alright, we are heading back to the hotel right now, guys. I mean, do you know what they did back in the olden days? When there were like the army is going to war. I mean, the guys still need to satisfy their own needs. So yeah, it is. It's a natural instinct for guys. Cause what is the whole purpose of a guy or a male as a male species, what is the whole purpose? It is to leave as much offsprings as you can. Yeah, but for someone who's already is down and whatnot, that's a bit complicated, because you're now talking about depression together with natural instinct. It's like smoking, you get the pleasure when you smoke it, but after time it's slowly killing you. Yeah, but you don't feel down when you're smoking, do you? Like, I don't think I will see people who like smoking and they are like doing their puff and then they'll be going like, why am I smoking? Then take another puff and then I'm killing myself. Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't think you ever see a smoker do that, right? That's my point. You enjoy it when you're smoking? Yes, you do, because of the nicotine. But even then, it still boils down to one thing. You suffer the consequences of your own action. It's like OnlyFans also. The girls will have to suffer the action of their the consequences of their action. If you're gonna berate yourself, or you're gonna belittle yourself and post yourself naked online, let's just hope that your partner does not find out. Cause the moment they do, your value is gonna drop in their eye. Unless your partner is a porn star actor. I can turn the mic up again, thanks. I won't turn it all the way up, I'll turn it up a bit. I think this will be good. Yeah. Why do you think porn star actors are always marry each other? Like the male porn star will marry a female porn star. This is perfect. Thanks. Thanks for the audio check, man. That helps a lot. Because it's their only... Yes, because they understand each other. Let's just put it this way. They understand each other. And one thing is that porn stars tend to be a bit more lenient in their sexual life. Because after all, they are doing it for a job. So they see... The way they see things is very different from the way that we average people are seeing. So we need to understand that a lot of times when we are talking about this kind of topics, we cannot compare the exception to the average guys. All porn stars sell their souls anyway. Do they though? Because there are actually porn stars, actors that actually like their job. So, are they really selling their soul? I mean, look, we have how many people on Earth? We have like over 5 billion people on Earth. If you take the bell curve out, okay, let's say, because the bell curve states that the average person is between the 20% to the 80%. So you have like 40% at the side of the bell curve. So if you take that into account, pretty much 40% of the population on Earth is not the average person. And 40% of the world population is not little. Actually, not 40%, it's 20%. Because it's 10% on both sides. So yeah, you're talking about 20% of the world is not within our normal civilization bell curve. And how much is 10% out of a billion? It's what? 10 million? And if there's like 4 billion, then there's like 40 million people. So yeah, 40 million people in the world is not little, man. And apparently the 40 million people who are crazy are now trying to take over the average citizen's mindset, I would say. Yeah, at the end of the day, supply and demand, man. Yeah, and they are doing a good job, indeed. It's a big industry, man.